Hi there, we're back for round 7. On table 5 we have Johan Steurs, who is going to play against Bauwens. Johan Steurs is playing a Miracle deck and Bauwens is playing Grixis. This match will decide which one of these guys goes to the top 8. So Johan Steurs, one of our local guys, he's well known with top 8 spots, so let's see if he can earn another one, or if it will go to Bauwens. On the other table we have an interesting matchup as well. We have a Delver deck, I think it's a Bug Delver deck, against Goblins. I am going to switch. Okay. I am going to switch to the other table 1 second, because actually, okay, it already got covered. The Delver of Secret card, the check card that I was talking, the altar that I was talking about earlier on.
Switch to it.
Yeah. It's now covered up by the Delver, so unfortunately we can't see it anymore. But perhaps when it flips, we can see it. Okay. So we've got Kevin, by the way, here against Kim. Kim, who is the only female player attending.
She's playing Goblins?
Yeah. Red-white Goblins. She's been playing that deck for quite some time now. So let's see if she manages to get a win out of this game.
But first we will switch back to our feature matchup. This is our backup matchup. When we have time we will switch back to this one.
Hopefully you can see the very beautiful altars that was done by Tal, who we saw earlier on with the Storm deck.
So there you have it, our feature matchup. Left is Johan Steurs playing Miracles. On the right side Bauwens with Grixis. Johan Steurs as well a member of our Magic Club. He plays Miracles for a very long time at this moment. He played it before Top was banned. He's playing it for 3 to 4 years now at this moment, I believe.
I think he can play it with his eyes closed.
From the moment Terminus was printed, actually, he plays this deck. He can play it very well. We talked before about the Dutch Open series. If somebody is interested in seeing some high speeds topless Miracles games, just go to the live stream from Dutch Open series, and there you can find in round 7, there you can see Johan Steurs playing against Balthazar, I believe it was, and Johan Steurs is going totally into overdrive playing his deck. It looks like it's forwarded in times twice or 4 or something, but no, it's actually just how he plays the deck as fast as he can play it. But it's really insane to see. You can find it back on Switch if you search up Dutch Open series on Twitch.
Yeah, but again, he knows the deck by heart. It's yeah. So brainstorming.
Johan Steurs plays exactly the same deck as I am playing, or should I say I play exactly the same deck as Johan Steurs is playing. As well, we have some messenger group where we talk about the deck a lot of times. Yeah. There you have it, one of the most value cards in this deck, Predict. Johan Steurs did play Brainstorm before, so he knows what cards is on top. He calls out Swords Plowshare and can draw 2 cards. Any back to basics or Blood Moon in his Miracles sideboard? Yes, he has 2 Blood Moons in his Miracles sideboard.
I actually remember that you once told me that whenever a new card comes out, you always just message to Johan, hey, is this card valuable for Miracles or not? Because he will instantly know.
Yeah, indeed.
He will intuitively know.
Yeah, we talked about with the new Planeswalker rule. So now you can have the big J's and the baby J's together on the battlefield. We were talking about it, is it strong enough or not, baby J's to play, because it can give us a lot of extra value. The problem there was that it also can hit abrupt decays and some extra stuff. So you're giving your opponent some extra outs value for his own card. So we discussed about not doing this.
Maybe. You also discussed for the search for Ascanta.
Yes, and therefore we did bring one in. We did cut one portent. Yeah. So normally we played 4 brainstorms, 4 ponders, and 4 portents. And now we play 1 portent less and play 1 search for Ascanta as a 1-of in the deck. It's very big value in the Miracles deck as well.
Yeah. That being said, indeed, Johan also is playing 1. Yeah.
One search for Ascanta. Yeah. I had to convince him before he wanted to play it, but after all...
He was convinced.
He was convinced, yes.
Apparently he was, because he's playing it, so yeah.
So one of these players, there's a stable 5 at our tournament. Whoever wins this matchup goes to top 8 normally.
Yep.
So no, not after he added the search for Ascanta, he's copying me now. I'm still copying Johan Steurs, don't you worry. If he said it's not good enough, I'm not playing it as well. He plays a deck, as I said before, for many years at this moment. And he is one of the best Miracle players that I know.
Yeah. Erik played a Nimble Obstructionist last time, which is a relatively new card from, I believe it's from Hour of Devastation. It's a flash 3/1 flyer, which you can also cycle, and when you cycle it, it actually has some kind of stifle ability on it, so you can counter and activate the ability.
Maybe I can pop it up, let's see. There you have it.
Yep. So indeed, 3/1 Flying Flash from Hour of Devastation. And if you cycle it, you can counter target activate or triggered ability you don't control.
So it's a stifle with wings on it.
It is. Yeah. But it's an interesting card, I think, because you can either use it as a creature, a 3/1 flying flash creature, or you can cycle it, giving you an extra card, and in the process also stifling an ability your opponent's activating. So Fatal Push on the Snapcaster.
So Johan Steurs wants to find some extra mana drops at this moment. We can see he has a Volcanic, a Tundra and an Island. Main deck he doesn't play any red cards, only on sideboard, some red Elemental Blasts, Pyroblasts, Blood Moon, is it Static Casters. So main deck, no red spells in his deck. He wants to find Jace the Mind Sculptor or Monastery Mentor to close the game down.
The chase to Fate Seal the opponent, or
first to fill up your hand so that you have the advantage over the other player. Once you filled up your hand, you can start Fate Sealing your opponent. So as well as you can see, Johan Steurs not playing the cheapest cards in Magic.
No, he isn't.
What you see aren't even farm blackboarded, it are alpha and beta duels. As well, all the other cards, as you can see, foil Japanese cards.
Guru Island.
He has a lot of cards.
Expensive ones.
So Erik Bauwens still hitting with
For
the
3x each then.
obstructionist.
Huh?
Every time for 3. Johan Steurs taking 3 again. Going to 9 at this moment. Erik Bauwens still at 18.
Going for the brainstorm now.
In response, brainstorm. Johan Steurs has counterspell on hand, but Erik Bauwens has a full hand as well.
Indeed, you can see the speed with which Johan handles his cards. He can play this deck very fast.
Going to 8.
Yeah, finding some kind of blue mana source so he can do a counter spell.
Yep.
There you have it.
Countering the brainstorm. What is Erik going to do with it? Oh, Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce, your counterspell.
Yeah, there's not that much he can do about it, I think. Did he have a force
So
of will?
brainstorm results, you never want to force of will
No.
something like that. It's an extremely card disadvantage. It's very important for a Miracles player to have the card advantage over your opponent. So
indeed.
Totsis, yep, comes in.
Yeah, and we see Jay's Mind Sculptor, Snapcaster Mage, another counter spell, Flusterstorm. And what's that one card? It's another. That's Force of Will. It's an altered Force of Will, yeah?
Yeah, it's an altered. There you see it, the Search for a Skanta. So Snapcaster, Flusterstorm, Jace, Force of Will, Search for a Skanta, Counterspell. Looks like he has a decent hand.
And out goes the Snapcaster.
Snapcaster Mage.
Just checking what that card is. And there we have the Mind Sculptor.
Chase the Mind Sculptor comes in. So what is Johan going to do? Yep, bounce. Go for the throat.
Yep.
Colligan's command.
2 damage on Colligan's command and a discard probably.
Yeah, discard and 2 damage on Jace.
Yeah.
That's Force of Will worthy.
Yeah.
Ooh, Force of Will back.
Yeah, getting met by another Force of Will. So Chase leaves the field, and there we have discards.
And he discards Flusterstorm. So 2 seconds ago he had a very good hand.
Yeah. All of a sudden.
Now almost his complete hand is empty. Search for a Skanta.
Which will try. It will try to fill it up again, but it's.
Yes, but he can flip it straight away and try to activate it to find this as many cards as possible.
Yeah, Eric's passing the turn because, of course, the nimble obstructionist that he still has on hand can be cast with flash.
Look at it. Oh, Johan Steurs has predict. Okay. So as well, great value from third first Kenta. So not only brainstorm ponder, so but now you can see every turn the top card of your library if you have predict in hand. Fine Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah.
Does he has
going into break in
Spell Pierce?
Spell Pierce, yeah.
As I thought Johan is going to pay this too.
Yeah. And he's of course predicting
Force of Will,
so he gets 2 cards. And flips.
Flip.
Yep. So now we can go and start searching for some instants and sorceries.
Non-land, non-creatures.
It's non-land, non-creature actually.
Yes.
Wow. But it does take 4 mana, yeah?
It does take 3. It's 1
3?
blue and 2
1 blue,
colorless.
2? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, as you can
So
see, I'm not
hitting
that
in for
acquainted.
2.
Yeah, I'm not that acquainted with the card
So,
either. So
Johan Steurs will go to 5 at this moment. Erik Bauwens still at 16. Baleful Strix.
granting him a card again.
Now Johan needs to find a solution for all the threads on the opposite side.
And then we have Ponder.
I don't believe we did see any terminus yet. Maybe
No?
we can find a terminus or something.
Okay.
So finally Erik Bauwens finds his fourth land. It will take a long time. Johan Steurs fetching, going to 4 normally.
Yep. Asking how many cards Erik still has left in his hand.
Swords of Plowshares on Snapcaster.
Yep.
Finds another plow.
I didn't see.
Sometimes with all the altered cards
Yeah,
on,
it's not that easy.
it's very hard to see.
No. Looks like Johan's going to look for a card.
Portent.
Finds Portent. And probably immediately casts it. Yep, there you have it.
And hopes to find terminus at this moment. Or just a Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah. Anything that can remove Strix. So that's not a terminus. And
Taking 1.
Yep, hitting for 1. Erik doesn't play Lightning Bolt, so
No.
no.
There's no direct damage on the deck, so
no.
it
Just
has to be done with the creatures.
No, you got the Colligan's Command, of course, which gives 2 damage, but it's the player as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Johan Steurs going to at this moment, because indeed he is putting himself. How many Colligan's Command does Erik Bauwens play? He plays 3, and we saw only 1 at this moment.
Yeah, so he still
And
has
he has
2.
Snapcaster and Mage, so he could win.
He could win on a Snapcaster, yeah, definitely. But then again, I didn't see how many.
But at this moment, Johan Steurs is only at 2. I believe it will be very hard that you have a terminus.
Yep.
Miracles trigger, activate.
So everything goes to the bottom.
But Erik Bauwens can
last
play
turn.
Snapcaster end of turn as well. Snapcaster
As he's
mage.
doing now.
In response, predict. So did he find a solution or didn't he?
Eric's going to fetch to cast the brainstorm with the flashback.
So Erik has a lot of outs in his deck at this moment. I believe it's going to be very hard for Johan Steurs, or he needs to find a lot of control very quickly.
Yep.
Maybe if he can have some 2 or 3 turns more, finding a J Snapcaster. Actually, when he just can come out with Monastery Mender, it can go very quickly as well. He found another blow.
Yep. While Eric is still brainstorming. So Eric can brainstorm now, see 3 cards, try to find the Colligan's command. That's a Bale of Strix, Chase, and what was the other one?
Fatal Push or something?
Yeah.
Does he play Fatal Pushes? Yes, he does play 3 Fatal Pushes in his deck.
So
Jay's the Mind Sculptor. In response, looking at the top 4, taking
important.
non-land, non-creature, important. Chase resolves. It's not good for Johan Steurs at this moment. It looks like Grixis will take this match down. Finds another break. Force of Will. Fatal Push. 2 Force of Wills in hand. 2 Force of Wills in hand.
And Fatal Pushes go back on. At least 1 Fatal Push went back on top.
Important.
And go for the Throat's gone as well. Eric is a bit stuck on those cards though, because he doesn't have a fetch to shuffle them away. So he's a bit stuck on the Fatal Push and the go for the Throat.
But after all, if
he's in a good position.
Chase the Mind Sculptor stays on the battlefield, he can fill up his hand a lot more quickly than Johan Steurs does. And
I think he just took a Gurmak Angler as well. So he'll be able to put that down now.
So there you have it, Gurmak Angler.
Delving deep for that.
He can afford to put a lot of cards from his graveyard into the exile zone.
The only one that actually, I think, the one that matters most not to put into the exile zone is the Colligan's command.
For the Snapcaster Colligan's command at this moment, yes.
Yeah, if he takes a Snapcaster, he can go into Colligan's command and end the game.
So in response, activating Search for a Scant again.
Finds
3 lands and a Terminus, I believe. 3 lands and a Terminus. But still, as long as Chase the Mind Sculptor is there on the other side.
Yeah, it's...
So I warned every viewer that Johan Steurs can play the Miracle deck in a very high level of speed. What you're going to see is in the next 5 minutes is not that I am gonna push times twice fast forwarded, but I strongly believe you will see the speed going up by Johan Steurs. There are only 25 minutes left in this round.
Look at that. Hardcast Force of Will.
Oh, he scoops it down. Okay,
Hardcast Force of Will. Followed up by a Force of Will on Johan Steurs' side. Also Hardcast. And then Force of Will with the Exile Blue by Erik Bauwens.
So Erik Bauwens takes the first one down. It's 0-1 at this moment.
Yep. Both players looking into the sideboard. What do they have? Both players got Blood Moon in the side. We see surgical extractions on both sides, cluster storms. Yeah, a lot of similarities.
So some red elemental blasts will come in. A pyroblast could come in. An extra flusterstorm Johan has on site that will come in.
Absolutely. And what do you think? Eric will probably be taking out some of the spot removal for creatures because he's very high on those. He's got two diabolic. He's got diabolic edicts. Go for the throats. Fatal pushes.
Yeah. He will board some of them out and board some flusterstorms in.
Echoing Truth will come in probably to get rid of
Pyroblast as well. Red elemental blast. Normally the Vendilion Clique. Johan Steurs will bring in Vendilion Clique as well. Maybe the Echo and Truth if there are a lot of mentor tokens.
Yeah, to get rid of monk tokens.
Echo and Truth and then the Engineered Explosives.
On 0 is okay for the tokens as well. So yeah. The other table, we are not switching over to the other table because that game's already closed.
Yeah, there we had the Grixis matchup against the Bauwens matchup.
Yeah, we had Delver.
That doesn't take
deck against
a lot of times,
so
we don't know who won the other matchup, but so Johan Steurs is waiting at this moment. There are only 22 minutes left.
Yeah, he'll be grinding the minutes down in his mind because, of course, Eric is in a.
As I said, I'm not going to fast forward this game. We're going to stream it real life. But I believe you will see the tempo of Johan Steurs playing his Miracle deck go up.
Very.
Times twice, times 3.
Yeah. Time is not on his side in this. Fetch.
Bloodstained Mire, fetch. So it used to be a deck list, Miracles, that took a very long time to win the game.
Yep.
Actually, but now we changed over to Monastery Mentor instead of Entreaty Angels, and it could be a very fast deck as well. If you can drop a quick mentor and you can create some extra tokens, you can hit your opponent down in just 2 to 3 turns after you played the Monastery Mentor, of course.
And like you said, Johan really is shifting up his gear.
Of course.
You can tell. Erik going for the Thoughtseize and responded by Johan with a Brainstorm, putting away 2 value cards without a doubt, leaving, everything is a little bit value, of course, but.
So Search for Scanta is still very good on this matchup.
I
Predict is also very good because Johan Steurs knows the second card. That's
so
in his library at this moment.
That'll grant him. That'll grant him
it
2
depends
extra
on
cards
what that card is that he put it there. There you have it. Predict. Knows the top card. Terminus that goes away. Drawing 2 extras. Saying go.
You predicted.
Yeah.
So Erik going to 16.
Yes, and
with
the 2 from the Thoughtseize and 2 times fetch lands going to 16. So there are 20 minutes left in this round. So both players probably have nothing on a draw at this moment. One of both.
No. Both players need
to win. Needs to win.
Yep. Strix. Johan already ready to untap his lands.
Yeah.
Fetch.
I was not joking when I said.
No. I was
He's
I was I was already expecting something, but this really is going quite fast. Yeah. Play important. Top 3. Okay, keep this, put that way.
Thurman second spot, Fetchland third spot.
Okay.
There's the other
Turn,
card.
draw.
So from this moment on, for us, it will be very hard to follow this match. We can see what Johan Steurs has in hand. Erik Bauwens closes his hand very well. We don't have any idea. We see one
Flusterstorm, but that's it.
One Flusterstorm on Erik Bauwens' side.
Nimble Obstructionist we saw, and Brainstorm, and Force of Will, sorry. Brainstorm is in there as well, in hand. Predict.
End of turn predict.
Yeah. So he will be predicting turnless.
Yep, that was on the second spot indeed. That finds Flusterstorm.
Yep. Resolves.
So there ain't a very big problem with playing at this pace. Only you have to see that you don't make any
mistakes.
errors at this moment. Don't forget to pass priority to your opponents at the correct times. Yes, don't go too fast. As you can see, Erik Bauwens has the Nimble Obstructionist. If Johan corrects a Fetchland, takes his deck, starts looking, and doesn't give any time for Erik Bauwens to respond. This could be a very big problem.
Yeah, definitely. Ponder, he's going to put the island on top and then have the Nimble Obstructionist cycle option open. He is, yeah. So draw, land drop. And attack for one. Yeah. So like you say, indeed, it's hopefully... Erik already has his Nimble Obstructionist ready to play.
Yeah.
B-Town for one.
So I'm not really sure, but is it possible Johan has Monastery Mentor in hand? It was the first card.
It's impossible to tell us. I think I saw one as well. Yeah. It's hard to tell.
But it's not the correct timing maybe to play the mentor at this moment. If you play it and you expect that the other player has some removal in his deck, maybe you want some counter backup or some instance backup to make some extra tokens, so you can make 2-3 extra tokens.
At least you get that value out of
indeed.
So 2 down. And there comes the mentor.
It comes.
Yep.
Monastery Mentor. So from this moment on, it could go very quickly. Let's see, Brainstorm in response for Erik Bauwens.
Do you think he's going to play the Nimble Obstructionist now to get 4 damage in the air?
Let's see, Seb, what Erik Bauwens decides to do. Ponder trigger, mentor token. I have not the same mentor tokens as Johan has. I am playing with the Jedi mentor tokens. Red Elemental Blast, Snapcaster Mage.
And Ponder resolves. Yeah. Shuffling. I think he drew 3 lands, something.
Didn't see.
Yeah. At least saw 2.
So next turn it could be over already.
Yep.
Johan has 6 power on the battlefield
Yep.
at this moment. He only needs 2 spells.
Yep. And then
If he can find...
Yep. And then he's lethal.
Yeah, of course there's a Baleful Strikes on the other side, so he can block, but without any blockers.
Okay, otherwise he needs 3 spells. Take away the Ponder. Because that will, take away the Ponder, because that will give an activation of...
Otherwise
Snapcaster
go Snapcaster into Ponder.
Snapcaster into Ponder as well, but the, otherwise he has 2 spells, so he already has 2 triggers, now he only...
No, Snapcaster doesn't give you any...
No, but it gives you the flashback ability, which will give you...
So now it looks good for Johan Steurs.
Absolutely. And it looks like...
Erik says, wait 1 second.
End of turn. He's got Vendilion
Still
Click.
end of turn.
He's got a Vendilion Click and a Nimble Obstructionist in the hand. Okay, draw step. Yep.
So, Ponder, trigger. Erik Bauwens is responding to it.
And then negate. Yep.
Negate. Okay, sure. Declare attack. Coming in for 6.
Yep. So
down to 5 then?
Yeah. I think he is.
Yep. Yeah, I forgot 2 damage last time from the Tatsi, so... Did he find anything? He has Click on hand.
Yeah.
He has Obstructionist on hand.
So he's going to cast Click now.
End of draw step.
Yeah.
Vendilion Click.
Land,
3
land,
lands. 3 lands.
Yeah.
So this is for lethal.
No, this is 5, so he needs to block.
He needs to block.
Yeah, everything dies. Whatever gets blocked dies.
Blocking Snapcaster, Mage with the Baleful Strikes
taking 3.
3 damage. He's at 2.
Mm-hmm. No.
Forceful Obstructionists.
No, that's not going to do it.
Oh. So Johan Steurs will take down the second match, and we will go 1-1.
It's amazing to see. I think Johan indeed actually won that game in 8 minutes.
Yeah, indeed.
There were
22 minutes left.
22? Okay.
Or something when they start.
So 10 minutes for a Miracles player.
So there are 12 minutes left, so it is possible to win this.
Yeah.
So and for both players, it's very important to play as fast as possible at this moment.
Yeah, both players are not happy with a tie, with a draw. It's one needs to win.
So we're back at 2020.
Yep. One of them needs to win to get into that top 8. And both players will feel that pressure, and then the mind games comes up as well.
But Johan Steurs is very
he's
common
he's very well known with that.
Matches. Erik Bauwens as well, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know Erik Bauwens very well.
Yeah.
But it looks like he played a lot of Magic. It's not his first time in a tournament. You can see this.
Definitely not. Let's see, both players
they both keep.
Instantly decide to keep.
Island.
So Brainstorm,
It's probably the best card in Magic.
Brainstorm.
Island,
yeah, because it gives you the possibility to brainstorm. It gives you the possibility to Snapcaster into Brainstorm. It gives you. I know.
I strongly believe it is the best card in the complete game. Just basic island.
I never played basic island. It's,
we just
Snapcaster, just for the
you see Erik Bauwens put it up the pace as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just going for Snapcaster. No target.
Deciding to skip the payoff of the
Brainstorm
of the flashback. possibility. Yeah, it's
He just wants a beatdown.
yeah.
Whoop, end of turn. Obstructionist,
Counterspell
counterspell.
that will get a force out probably.
Johan's force in hand as well.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
they will fight it out.
Just
Eric has a Van Dealing Clique on hand as well.
Yeah.
Fetch. Probably for Flusterstorm, maybe Brainstorm.
No, he's going for island, so for a plane. Sorry, so it'll be
Swords to Plowshares.
Yep. Yep. Swords. So 3 life for Erik.
22.
Yep.
So there are 9 minutes left.
Otherwise, it would have been 5 damage a turn, so that would have been the 4 turn clock.
Yeah, of course, Johan needed to do something about it.
Yeah. Now at 2 damage a turn, it's just an 8 turn clock. Who did you say has an?
Strip minus number 1,
Yeah.
then the island. Not convinced about that, okay.
Sorry?
Somebody on a set
Strip
said
minus
strip
number
minus
1.
number 1 and number 2 is island.
I did a survey not so long ago for wizards concerning Magic, and it was they asked me which was my favorite card in the game. I found quite difficult, but it was also a land. It's neither an island or a strip mine. I actually
Gaia's Cradle.
No, I gave Cavern of Souls.
Cavern of Souls,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. The reason why I also had to give the reason why was because of the fact that it just breeds the tribal theme, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's made for that, and it also stops counter spells. So I love tribal. I hate counter and control magic. So for me, that's just probably top card. Chaos Cradle is probably second.
Second,
Yeah.
Except from Donis playing Elf combo in Legacy for a very long time now, so important.
But not that long.
Only 7 minutes. Yeah. More than 2 weeks is long enough to play Elf combo set.
No, but it's a fun deck to play.
So fetch, maybe we will see Chase the Mind Sculptor at this moment.
The speed of this
If that
game,
hits,
the
if
speed
that
of
hits
this
the
game really
battlefield.
is amazing. It's
But both players
both
know
ways.
they
Yeah,
need to win this matchup, so and also they know there are only like 7 minutes left in this round.
Absolutely. So
Chase
Chase
hits the
resolves.
battlefield.
Yeah. And there's a Forceful again. Another Forceful on hand.
So that's definitely not good for Johan
Johan?
Steurs
No.
Chase hit at the battlefield. Maybe he can Snapcaster. Oh, Chaos
Judgment. Yeah.
But Erik has 2 Forcefuls in hand.
Yep.
He's definitely gonna play 1.
Absolutely.
Pitching.
Yep. Pitching the other one.
Yep.
Did you see what the other card is?
Thoughtseize.
Oh, 2 mentors
2 mentors. Vendilion Clique.
and a Terminus.
Oh. Then it could go very fast for Johan Steurs at this moment.
Yeah.
It could go.
No, Vendilion Click goes away.
Until he goes. Brainstorm. Another Jace the Mind Sculptor, another land.
Yeah.
You need to another Thoughtseize
Is it
and
Thoughtseize?
the Baleful Strix. Yeah. Oh no, it's a Gurmagengler.
Yeah.
It's Gurmagengler, yes.
Yeah. But it doesn't have the black mana at this moment because he tapped that for the.
Yeah,
There's an
yes,
underground sea.
sea.
Okay, yeah. So now he has
And
the possibility to get the Gurmagengler. He knows that it's going to resolve because.
Johan has only 2 mentors.
Johan didn't have any counter magic anymore, so. Yeah.
Monastery Mentor, Brainstorm Trigger,
getting token.
create a token, not forwarding this game.
And 2 cards on top.
So this could turn out very good for Jan Steurs as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But he needs to get rid of Chase the Mind Sculptor.
Yeah, if not, it's not going to be his game.
Hitting for 5, taking it, of course taking it.
Of course, yeah.
For me, it would be a no-brainer as well to take those
Yep.
5 damage.
Yep. Now comes the Baleful Strix. Giving... Okay, first going to look. Finding a
Ponder,
fetch,
Chase.
Yeah.
So 4 minutes left in this round. This is the last round of Swiss. After this round, we will have the top 8 cutoff.
Yep. And comes Baleful Strix.
He has a lot of value at this moment. Chase the Mind Sculptor, Baleful Strix.
Now fetching away the Jace that he doesn't want to have on top.
Yep.
As well as the Ponder.
So at this moment,
does he still have Ponder in hand? Erik?
I believe he had from the Baleful Strix. He drew first the Ponder and then.
Yeah.
Now we see land.
Yeah, Wasteland. Is that another Mind Sculptor? No, it's not a Mind Sculptor. It's
another Baleful Strix.
Yeah. Did he forget to
draw? He forgets to draw a card.
He forgot to draw.
Missed trigger.
Yeah, again.
So predict, making another token.
Then
he knows what the card is.
Playing at this pace, you can forget.
Fetch going to 7.
Johan still firmly believes in his cause.
There you have it, Red Elemental Blast, Chase the Mind Sculptor.
Goes away.
Making another token. Erik Bauwens has lethal on the battlefield at this moment.
Yep.
And Johan hitting in for 3.
Yeah. Now he will have to jump block the Gurmag Angler with one of the monk tokens. Strip mine.
Oh. Don't throw your cards on the ground, Johan.
So jump block, yep.
So now he really needs to find Brainstorm, Ponder.
Whatever gives him extra cards.
Oh, he's going... Oh, yes, of course, Terminus. He has the other Monastery Mentor in hand, I believe.
Yep, absolutely. No.
He had to?
Yeah, he had to, but I think he passed the turn.
There you have it.
Okay, yeah. How did that Terminus happen then?
He did it... End of turn somewhere, I don't know.
Okay, this is going...
I can't follow at this moment.
This is going too fast, guys.
Baleful Strix, Counterspell, Mentor Token, Trigger, Draw, attack for 3. 3, again to Erik Bauwens. Yep. As you can see, the clock, there's 1 minute left. It's not time at this moment, but if the clock hits 0 in our program, it crashes, so I'm gonna stop it already. So another spell, Snapcaster Mage, that resolves.
And Ponder, okay,
Flusterstorm. Easy one,
there
easy.
You have it. Ponder.
Triggers, 1, 2, 3.
Take a card, cast something, without a doubt. Otherwise,
Fetch.
he wouldn't have kept.
So Erik Bauwens only 1 card in his hand at this moment.
Yeah.
Up, Snapcaster Mage.
He's going to snapcast into Brainstorm. Casting Brainstorm, getting another token. The Monk tokens already are 3/3. And the Mentor, of course, 4/4.
So this is for
10.
10.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is 10.
Does
So you'll chump block.
Yep,
Yeah, you'll
yep.
chump block the Mentor.
so
Give,
he
only-
takes
he
6.
takes 6 damage. Yeah, 6 damage.
He's at 5.
Oh.
Johan Steurs at 6. Erik Bauwens at 5 at this moment.
And Johan in comfortable seat. Through
Depends,
to the next
and
round.
Erik Bauwens scoops it up. It's 2-1 for Johan Steurs. Almost an exact copy of what happened in the last round of the Dutch Open Series 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I will talk with him about it, I'm pretty sure. we will have something to talk about in our messenger group, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So no, the time wasn't done yet. There still was 1 minute left in the round.
Yeah,
I only stopped the timer because of
Otherwise,
our
the
program
is
that crashes
crashing.
down when it hits
Yeah.
0,
Yeah.
and then I have to restart the computer.
Yeah. Time and round was not called.
Was
we
not
can,
called.
We can tell from the booth. It was not called, so they finished nicely in time.
Mhm. So that
Especially-
was it for
yeah,
the
yeah.
Swiss at
Yep.
this moment. This was round 7. After this one, we will have our top 8 cut off.
Yep.
So normally we will be back in some minutes
It
to
might
show you
it
the.
might take a little bit longer, or
Yeah, of course.
because,
We first have to
yeah.
the standings, and
Yeah.
we're going to take a picture of everybody and some. some other stuff.
that kind of stuff. And after that's done, and people start playing the top 8, we'll be back.
Okay, so we're out for this moment. We're back in 5 to 10 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, take
All
that.
right. All right.
Bye.